Hello and welcome to Article Marketing. In this course, you will learn how to write and drive traffic with articles. Article marketing is a popular traffic generation method and is also more commonly known as bump marketing. Both new and seasoned internet marketers leverage on this method because it is not only highly effective, but is also a free form of traffic. You will be guided step by step on how to implement this strategy and unleash the full potential of this traffic generation method. You'll also learn which sites to backlink your articles from and what are some of the article directories you should submit your articles to. Let's begin by discussing why article marketing is so powerful. On the internet, you'll most probably agree that content is king and knowledge is extremely powerful. If you browse any corner of the internet, there is content in every single website, and most of which are in the form of written content. Moreover, Google is in love with original content, and this is why it's so important for you to learn this strategy so that you can create your own content easier, faster, and quicker. With article marketing, it will also help you increase your website's page rank by linking articles from authority sites to your website. One of the benefits of article marketing is that it is a zero-cost traffic generation method. Unlike paid traffic methods like pay-per-click, article is literally free. While it does take some time initially to get used to writing articles, we'll be discussing later on how to write articles at warp speed and even outsource your articles at an incredibly low and affordable price if you wish to. Article marketing is also extremely powerful, whereby you can get chunks of traffic when the right keywords to target are used effectively in your articles. With article marketing, you can also build a personal brand and gain huge exposure. By contributing content to the audience, it helps you build credibility and become viewed as an expert by your readers. Additionally, you can get targeted certain keywords to target specific audiences. This way, you will get more targeted traffic towards your offer. Article marketing can also be submitted to high authority directories, which will help boost the page rank of your website and also generate even more traffic from these related sites. How article marketing works is through a 5-step method. 1. It starts with targeting the keyword you want your article to be based on. It is important to select your keyword wisely because this will be the keyword that your article will be ranked for on the search engine as well. The second step is to check the exact and real competition of this particular keyword you have chosen. This is to target long tail keywords which are low enough competition so that you will get ranked on Google's first page. Step 3 is to write your article and optimizing it to the specific keyword you have chosen. Step 4 is to submit your article to high authority article directories. And finally, step 5, backlink your article to increase the page rank of this particular article to get even more traffic from related sites and better search engine standing. To brainstorm a list of keywords to target, you can gather ideas using the Google Keyword Tool. You can access this free tool by typing in Google Keyword Tool on the search engine. Start by entering a niche keyword that you have in mind and then click on the Get Keyword Ideas button. For this example, we started with a niche keyword idea of loose fat legs, and by using Google Keyword Tool, it has generated over 150 related keyword ideas that could be used for our articles. For article marketing, you will want to choose keywords with at least 3 words or more. These are called long tail keywords. The longer your keywords, the less competition. How to find a keyword's real competition is by entering the keyword with quotes on Google search bar. After that, click on the search button and you'll see how many results are generated from this keyword right below the search bar. Target results that are less than 5,000. Use this as a ballpark figure. You'll be able to rank your article on Google's first page very easily and get lots of organic traffic. Now let's talk about article writing optimization in depth. First and foremost, an article should be short and simple. Ideally, you want to keep your article between 300 to 500 words. The keyword should be inserted in the title twice possible. If your keyword is 2 to 3 words, then try to insert it 2 times inside your title, as this will help your keyword optimization. For example, if your keyword is loose fat legs, your title could be Loose Fat Legs. How to lose fat legs in 5 simple steps. And also, insert a keyword at the beginning and at the end of the article. This will increase the keyword density of your overall article that will help your search engine ranking. If in your resource box, you're allowed to have 2 outgoing links. How you make use of this is to have one anchor text link and then one naked website URL. The anchor text link should be hyperlink text with your keyword in it. For example, if your keyword is loose fat legs, make sure you make this keyword a hyperlink that goes out to a website you want to send your readers to. For the naked website URL, insert the website URL that you want to send your readers to. For example, www.xydz.com/loosefatlegs.html. When you write your article, it is important to make the flow and visibility of your article as easy to the eyes of the reader as possible. The objective is to guide your reader from the beginning and all the way to the end of the article. You want to make sure they read your call to action at the end of the article so that they will click through to your website. In order to make sure of that, we will go through some tips on readability optimization. The first tip is to use bullet points in your articles. Bullet points make the article easy to read and help readers grasp information more quickly and easily. The second tip is to use paragraphs. Each paragraph should be only 2 to 4 sentences long. Also break your paragraphs by having spacing in between each of them. Using paragraphs help break the chunk of the content. By having spacing in between each paragraphs, the user can have what we call room for breathing. This will give them some time to pause after a few sentences and continue with the entire article. The final tip is to bold and underline your subheaders on any particular words which you want your readers to pay more attention and emphasize on. For the overall article structure, there are basically 4 sections in your article: introduction, body, footer, resource box. In your introduction, it should only be between 2 to 4 sentences long. Basically, inside this paragraph, tell them what you are about to tell them in your article. It should be a short overview of the article leading them to the body of your article. In your body, it should have been between 2 to 4 paragraphs, where each paragraph is between 2 to 4 sentences only. In here, all you do is tell them what you intend to tell them at the introduction. This is where you provide information and main content of the title of the article. For example, if your article was about how to lose fat legs, then in the body here you might be sharing quick diet tips or exercises on how to lose fat legs. In your footer, it should only be a paragraph of 2 to 4 sentences where you tell them what you just told them. This section will be a short summary of what was just mentioned in the article. Finally, inside your resource box, this is the most important section of your article. This is the section where you can make use of it to personally brand yourself by telling them who you are and lead them to a call to action by telling them what you do. We're going to emphasize a little more about your resource box because, as we've mentioned about earlier, it is the most important section of your article. Basically, the box should be broken down into 2 smaller sections: personal branding, call to action. The first one is for personal branding. This is where you spell out your author's name and follow through with some results or stats that this author has achieved in this area of expertise. An example would be, Joe Bradson is a dietary expert and has helped over 654 people from all over the world to lose 70 pounds. The second section of the resource box is the call to action area. You need to give a reader a reason to click through to your link. Your call to action should have these 2 links embedded in it. The first one is the anchor text link and the second is the naked link. An example would be, for a free diet ebook on how to lose fat legs fast, click on xyz.com/loosefatlegs.html, limited to 100 free copies only. In this example, the keyword how to lose fat legs will be hyperlinked and the naked link xyz.com/loosefatlegs.html will be linked to your website as well. Notice that there are 2 very strong call to action in this example. The first one is using a bold to draw the reader to click through, where you have offered a free diet ebook on how to lose fat legs fast. The second call to action in here is where we mention limited to 100 free copies only. By putting a limitation to your offer, it creates a sense of urgency for them to click through immediately. If you're ever stuck on what kind of content to write or provide for your readers and don't know where to begin, here are some idea stimulation words that you can use. You can write content in the angle of a how-to situation, a benefits of a particular product or tip that you're providing, make comparisons with certain techniques, remedies, or solutions, write a review of a particular product, share them on some things to avoid with a negative aspect to create controversy, talk about the latest news on a particular diet or the latest fashion, trend, remedy, highlight some of the do's and don'ts of the niche you're in. If you're ever in the midst of writing and suddenly get stuck and don't know how to move forward your writing, this is a technique to eliminate the writer's block. Simply ask yourself these 6 questions: who, what, when, why, where, and how. Ask yourself, who are you writing your article to? What do you want them to get out of this article? What can they expect results? And when is this event going to happen? Why should they listen to you, or why should they follow these tips? Where do you want them to go? Or where can they get more information or tips from? How can they get your free ebook or form for more information? Now, I will share with you 5 article writing golden secrets which will help boost further click-throughs and views of your article. The first secret is to use emotional triggers. Unfortunately, 90% of the time, human beings feel one or more of the following: shame, guilt, fear, blame, lonely, anger, frustration, lust, confusion, pain, bored, self-conscious, jealous, self-pity, shock, overwhelm. As you would have probably identified, these are all negative emotions, and yes, unfortunately, 90% of the time, this is what most humans feel. However, these are also emotions that trigger them and result in them to take action. If you could tap into these emotional triggers, it will very likely hang on to their attention and get them to click on your article to call to action. So take advantage of this little tip here and simply speak to your audiences with one or more of those emotions. The second secret is to pose questions. If you haven't noticed, the question mark is like a hook which draws people in. An exclamation mark, on the other hand, is like a spear which demands attention. No doubt an exclamation mark is powerful, but a question mark is even more so. This is because by posting a question, you're asking for their feedback and getting them to interact with you. Human behavior loves interacting. Asking is much more powerful than telling. So post a question in your headline and also your resource box with every opportunity. The third golden secret is don't be over-informative. A lot of new marketers get carried away by giving out too much information. You don't want the same for your article because ultimately your objective is to get them to click through to your site for full-fledged details. So be wary of your article length and the amount of information to write in your articles. The secret here is to give them just enough that has created enough impact for them to click through to find out more. The fourth golden secret is to use words that generate curiosity in your headline. The headline is the most important part of your content. It is the first encounter between your article and your readers. Capture them at first sight with words that generate curiosity. Some of those words are little known secrets, hidden truths, discover, gossips. The final golden secret is to use numbers and symbols in your headline as well. Numbers and symbols are less used than alphabets. If you use them in your headline, it will more likely stand out than the other articles. Some symbols include the percentage signs, copyright, registered, and trademark symbols. Once you have written your article that is packed with great content and high call to action, you should submit your article to some article directories. There are thousands and thousands of article directories out there on the internet. In this course, we will share with you some top directory sites and also some tips of other directories that you should look out for. When you start out with article marketing, what you want to do is to submit them to isinarticles.com first. Isin Articles is one of the most popular article directories on Google, and it is also extremely favored by Google with a high page rank of 6. Isin Articles are extremely popular and particular with the quality of content, and they do not allow duplicated content. No doubt they are strict about quality, and it takes up to 7 days for them to approve your articles. However, the wait would be worthwhile because not only will you get storms of traffic from this directory alone, you also get a lot of organic traffic using the keyword optimization strategies taught in this course earlier. After you have submitted to Isin Articles and have gotten your article approved, here are some other article directory sites that you may consider submitting your article to: articlefactories.com, articledashboard.com, iSnare.com, selfgrowth.com, Basel.com, articlealley.com, goarticles.com. Now, these are just the top main article directories out there. As we have talked about earlier, there are thousands of them. If you want to take it to the next level, what you should do is also find article directories that are related to your niche. So how you find these niche directories is to go over to Google search engine and type XYZ article directories, whereby XYZ will be the niche that you are targeting. For example, if you like to submit an article on wedding planning, then your Google search would be wedding article directories. From there, you will see a list of wedding article directories, and normally what you will want to do is simply go into the first 3 search results and submit your article there. Submitting your article manually could take up a lot of your time. So what you might want to consider is to automate your article submission process. Here are 2 recommended article submitting software which you could use to automate the process. Brett Kellen's Article Submitter. Download for free at articlesubmitter.com, .imwishlist.com, or Article Marketer, which is a paid service, at articlemarketer.com. Moving on to the final step of backlinking your articles. These are some places to backlink your articles to get higher page rank, more exposure, and help get your article indexed on Google on the first page to get more organic traffic. Backlink your articles through social bookmarks such as Digg, Technorati, StumbleUpon, Reddit, and Delicious. Backlink your article with RSS feeds. This can be done by clicking on the top right corner of your RSS icon. Copy the XML URL and then submitting it to the feed aggregator sites such as feedish.com and feedas.com. Next, you can backlink your article through your blog. Drop your article link and your blog on related posts you've made on your blog. Another way to utilize blog backlinking is to comment on other people's blogs and leave your article link in your signature box. Finally, you can also backlink your articles from forums. This strategy is similar to the blog commenting strategy. Find an active forum which discusses on topics related to your niche, post comments, and drop your article link in your signature box. While article writing may be time consuming for many because they do not enjoy writing, you're going to learn some tips on how to write super fast articles with less effort and less time. Firstly, read related articles of your niche. This could be private label rights articles, or it could be articles within some article directories such as easyarticles.com. Simply go to the category of your chosen niche and browse through some article headlines. See which headline catches your attention. Click on it and then read it. After reading the article, use a blank piece of paper or open up Microsoft Word and jot down the points of what you have just read. After you have points jotted down in your blank piece of paper of your Microsoft Word, then write a brand new article with these bullet points as guidelines. This is an extremely simple and easy strategy that has helped a lot of marketers write numerous articles very quickly. However, if you encounter a writer's block, just ask yourself the 6 questions as we've talked about earlier, which are who, what, when, why, where, and how. Also, when you write articles, it doesn't have to be perfect, and focus on creating momentum. Remember, you will get better at it. Your very first article may take you up to 45 minutes to an hour, but as you get better at it, gradually it will take as little as 15 to 20 minutes to complete an article. So the idea here is to keep writing, create momentum, read other people's articles, put down the bullet points, and then rewrite them in your own words. The next topic we'll be covering is outsourcing your articles. If you really do not want to write your own content but would like to still leverage on article marketing, then you should consider leveraging on other people's efforts. Outsourcing would then be a perfect way to do it. There are tons of outsourcing and freelance websites where you can get and find your ghostwriters. Here are some highly credited websites you can begin with: needanarticle.com, thephantomwriters.com, elance.com. Your articles of 300 to 500 words can be as little as $5 to $7 per article. Also, for backlinking and article submissions, you may also choose to outsource by going to these websites as well. Alternatively, you can use the software that has been recommended throughout this course to automate the entire process. Last but not least, coming to the conclusion of article writing. Once again, content is king and knowledge is powerful. When you utilize article writing, it is a great personal branding tool to build credibility and visibility as an expert in your niche. It is also a powerful and handy tool for search engine optimization tricks to drive an enormous amount of traffic to your website. Finally, you will also get constant traffic pouring in from several channels, from your backlinking, because your articles will be out there on the World Wide Web for a lifetime.